Welcome to Tiffany Leung at home. So today I am cooking chicken with rice, cơm gà in Tiffany way. So if you like what you see, come and cook with me. So you have the garlic chopped already, the pepper, red pepper chopped already, and the lemons, right? Or lime, whatever you like to use. So I'm going to show you how to do the sauce. So 1 can of the coconut juice. The coconut juice, usually I usually make a lot because I don't want to open the can and just throw it away. So I'm gonna pour 1 can of coconut juice. Like I say, you can use this sauce, this fish sauce for everything, for any rice, any dish, any rice dish, okay? And also you can dip it with beef barbecue, spring roll. I will teach you how to make that later. So this coconut juice always sweet. So what you do is I'm going to put in here 1/2 cup of fish sauce. Okay, I'm going to stir. Okay, then I'm going to use the lemon or lime. It's up to you. So I'm going to take the spoon and I just squeeze like that. Get all the juice out. But you want it a little sweet, a little sour, and a little salty. But not, it's kind of balance it. Then what I do is the trick, I'm kind of bend it like this, upside down, inside out. Then I use the spoon and I peel all the little, okay? Many ways to do it, but whatever is comfortable with you. I will show you a different way how to do it. So that way the little bump into the lamb will lay on top of the broth, so it look pretty. So get all that juice out. Okay, then same thing. So I put in here depend on the lemon. Sometimes the lemon or lamb, sometimes they have a lot of juice, and sometimes they don't. So I'm gonna stir a little bit. I'm gonna taste it and see how it tastes before I'm gonna add more stuff in. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put a little bit more lamb. Perfect. So for this recipe, you have 1 can of coconut juice, 1/2 cup of fish sauce, and technically I use the whole lamb on here. Okay, so I'm gonna mix again. I'm gonna taste again. Perfect. So now I'm going to take all the garlic, and you can see the garlic sit on top. Isn't that beautiful? But if you put the garlic and the pepper first, it will sink on the bottom, so it doesn't look pretty. Food tastes good, one thing, but have a look. Presentation is very important. Then I'm going to put just a half. Again, it depends on your family. So I'm using the chicken chili pepper, so it makes the sauce more pretty. Okay, so my nước mắm with cơm gà is done. So it looks so yummy, delicious. Now we're going to do the salad to go with that chicken with rice. Cơm gà, you have to have salad. So is make the salad, the taste of the rice much better. So I'm just cut that in half. Okay. Now you can use your own knife and cut in tiny piece you like. But I liked it to using my my little helper here. So here my helper. So I'm going to shred that very thin slice. So it's like this. So it's very fine like that. Okay. So keep going until you have the amount you design. Again, you need to wash it first, because some people they shred first and then they wash. I wash it first before you do this, so it's much more easier. Okay, so then onion. So I like red onion because it makes the color pretty. See how pretty. Okay, then also white onion. Just make more tasty and colorful. So you can see there it's so beautiful. So you can make the salad like that. So I'm gonna put this on here, and then I'm going. Okay, so I'm already cut and shred all of the cabbage and onion. So I'm gonna mix it up like that. Yummy. So now I'm gonna cut this herb, rau ram, and it's the best for rice chicken. You go with the chicken really well. So here you go. So I'm gonna mix that up like that. And now I'm gonna put that in the bowl. Technically, you can you make any salad, and you do the same thing with chicken or duck or any kind of meat, and make this wonderful salad, even seafood, and very healthy. So I'm gonna put this on the side, and then we're going to do our little salad here. Okay, so now I have everything mixed up. I'm going to mix the salad dressing. So you know, nước chấm salad dressing to the cabbage here. So I have in here 2 teaspoons sugar. Okay, and then I'm going to use 1/8 of salt, just 1/8. And then this is white vinegar. So I'm gonna put 2 equal part. So 2 spoons of the vinegar. So I mix it up. I don't like to do salad with water. I don't add water. I just have salt and sugar and vinegar. So I'm going to mix it really well. Okay, let's do a little taste. Perfect. If you want a little sour, you can add more vinegar you like. Okay, but for my family, it's good. So I'm gonna pour that into that. So it's kind of sour, sweet. Okay. Then now I'm gonna use my little glove here and so I can mix it up. But vinegar depends on how many percent you use too. Sometimes some vinegar is much more sour. So you taste it first, depend on your family, what they like. In Vietnam, we have the south, the north, and the middle of Vietnam. So everybody's taste different. You know, người Sài Gòn, người Huế, người Hà Nội. So everybody's different. Even the town. So it depends on how your family tastes. You like more sweet or more sour. So it depends on you. So here's the salad. It looks so yummy. There you go. So I got the sauce done. The salad's done. Now I'm just wait the chicken go ding dings. Then I will make the rice and ready to go. So it's all done. So in that time, you just make everything and ready. The dish is done. So you ready to serve. There you go. And again, I soak it in there for 5 minutes. So I taste again to see how it tastes. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you my favorite sauce. And cơm gà, without this sauce, it's not cơm gà. My kid love this sauce. So first thing what you need to do is you're going to need ginger, so you're going to chop. I put in here about 1/2 cup of ginger, okay? And also you can save this sauce for something else too. Okay, and then I have 1 cup of onion. So you can see here 1 cup of green onion. I cut and chop already. Okay, so I put it in here. Every time I make this sauce, I make a lot because my kids love them. Okay, so I put in there. Now I'm going to put half a teaspoon, half a tablespoon of the seasoning, mushroom seasoning, and then also half a tablespoon of salt. Okay, and then I'm going to pour in here 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, not too much, just enough to thick it up, and you're gonna blend them. Okay, so I'm gonna put the top on top, and you're going to blend them. Okay. Very close, so you can see. Perfect. That's real good. All right. So here's the sauce. Voila. So that's the sauce right there. And it's go wonderful with the chicken. Look at that. So it's so yummy with the rice, chicken, cơm gà. Okay, so there you go. All right, so the chicken's done. So I'm gonna open. Wow. So already done. So 15 minutes I put on there for instant pot. So it's perfect done. You can take a chopstick, and you can see here. So chopstick, be careful, it's hot. So take a chopstick and you poke, and you can see the chicken go through. That means it's done. So can use, be careful. So you see there. So take that, put in there. There you go. So my chicken is done. So now you can see the broth. So I'm going to cook the rice with it. Now you have that fat, that chicken fat already. So you know, if you have a lot, depend on the chicken. And remember, in here already have seasoning, 2 teaspoons of the mushroom seasoning, and then also the gingers and onion and little peppers. So I'm gonna pour the chicken broth I have, and this chicken pretty good fat. So instead I'm gonna add a lot of butter. I'm gonna add only half. So depend on the chicken you have. So here I have again I have 8 cups. So my water will go to number 8. And again, you depend on your you know, the rice you buy and stuff like that. So now I'm going to put, so like I say, depend on the chicken, how fat they are and stuff like that. So I'm going to add just a few, just half, and stay whole. Okay, so now I'm going to add the curry paste. So I'm going to add in here is half a teaspoon. So you don't want it too much, and it smell, you know. So you can put it in there, and then you can just take the spoon and just have some color and have some spice of the curry. You can put more if you like. If you like the color more stronger, some people put yellow colored food color, but I like regional, and I like more natural, you know, cooking. So I put half of teaspoon of curry paste. So I stir like that. Okay, and I'm gonna put 1/8 another little salt in there. Remember, the broth already delicious already. So now let go with me, go over my my rice cooker. Okay, so I'm gonna put in the rice cooker, put it down. I'm gonna set it in quick. Okay, so it's very fast. So I'm gonna put start, ready, go. So it will cook right there 46 minutes. So it's ready to go. So there you go. So the right cooking. So you have the chicken broth left over. I make the soup, but I'm gonna pour all the fat, the chicken fat, so I don't wanna to use it. Okay, there you go. So perfect. Then now I'm going to add the onion. Remember the onion we have, the head onion, into the soup, and I'm gonna cook 5 more minutes. So that will be my my chicken soup. Okay. So now I'm gonna leave the chicken there. So I'm going to show you how to do the spread out the chicken. So the chicken here is cooled down a little bit. Okay. So you can see. Look at that. So when you cook the right chicken, you pull it up, it doesn't fall apart, and that is so, look at that, it's so delicious, and it's still really hot, and there you go. So I'm gonna pour the chicken, and it's best to do gam ga is the best to buy chicken at the Asian market, or the best to use for farm chicken, so that way you have delicious meat. Okay, my family, we don't eat the skin, so we don't use the skin at all. So you just take that and you just pour. Some people, they will chop it, you know, like peas, but we like to shred it out like this, but not too thin, but not too thick. It's easy to eat, and it's when you decorate on the plate, so beautiful. And the chicken now is so tender, but still have that juicy. Oh, it's so hot. It's too hot. Usually I keep if I don't do a show, I will keep it a little bit of cool down a little bit. So there. So I'm gonna let that cool down. I'm gonna put this. And I love cooking with Instant Pot. It's so fast, and it's I make the flavor. It's because trap all the stuff inside the seasoning inside the chicken or any meat you cook. So I love. I use a lot. Technically, I use a lot because my show is, my mission is to help, you know, cooking fast and delicious food, healthy. That's my theme. So I'm gonna let this cool down. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the, here you can see here. So I'm gonna pour, look at the inside. The inside I have ginger, onion. So I put inside the chicken. You see that? So that's why it tastes so good, and aroma is just, oh, amazing. So I'm gonna take that. So I'm gonna pour this first. So you spread it out like that. My rice cooking right now. So everything is done. So waiting for the rice done, and we're ready to eat. So look at that piece of chicken. It's so good. There you go. So tonight, I'm going to, because we technically, our family, when I cook this, we eat for 2 times. We eat 2 meals, like we have for dinner and then we have for lunch. So tonight, we only have 4 people, so I'm going to pour it to 4. That sound just my cooking, my rice cooker. So I'm gonna put that. If you like skin, you can eat skin, but our family don't, so I throw the skin away. Okay, so I'm just use that. So I'm going to do the portion of 4 tonight. Then I keep the rest of the chicken. I don't peel, I don't shred it out until I'm ready to eat tomorrow. So every time you make a lot so you can eat. But it's technically when you eat the second time, it tastes better. So tonight, do that. Okay, that's awesome. That's great right there. So this is for 4. or more. My family loves the chicken. You see how big piece like that? So, because you can dip with the sauce I make the earlier. Let me get so you can see. See that sauce I make earlier, so you can dip with that. So it's delicious. So you don't have to season a lot. So I'm gonna put a pinch of salt in it, not too much, okay? Then about 1/4 pepper or half, depend on your family. Okay, so I'm gonna mix it like that. Kind of a little of everything I do. I put seasonings so it looks better, tastes better, okay? And then I'm gonna take a little cilantro. I'm going to do this like that. Okay, and my herbs, rau ram, musk, and later, you know, when you plate the rice dish, I put some moss. There you go. So the chicken is ready. The sauce is ready. Now we're waiting for the rice and ready to go. So the rice done. Everything's done. So now we're gonna plate. Oh my gosh, so delicious. So now I'm going to put the rice into the bowl like that. Look how delicious is that. If you like it more yellow, you can put more yellow, but we like real chicken colors broth, so I usually do like that. And I'm gonna put on the nala. Okay, so you have beautiful plate. Plating is part of also is very important in cooking. So I put the rice there. Then I'm going to place the chicken next to it. There, depend how much you put it on. Depend on you know, the person you play for, how much meat they like, how much chicken they like. And then I'm gonna do the salad on the side like that. Okay, then go in with my herbs, cilantro, okay, and my little peppers. So I'm going to put it right there, okay, and do a little bit of the fry onion on top of the rice. There you go. See, it's delicious if you have guests. And then my favorite sauce. So I'm going to put the sauce right there. So you can put the sauce. So I usually kind of place them to look like a decoration. So like that. If you want to be fancy. So I put around up like that. Okay, and there you go. You have a chicken plate, and then I'm going to pour the soup. So you're gonna have a place for soup, the bowl of soup next to it. The chicken soup earlier. So here's the soup, and put a little raw pepper. Okay, now when you're ready to eat, you just pour the sauce. You know, we make the fish sauce. So on the chicken and on the rice. So there you go. You have delicious cơm gà của Tiffany, and this is rice with chicken.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Yummy.